Dear student, good morning. How are you? Hopefully you are well. Dear student, good morning. How are you? Hopefully you are well by the Almighty of Allah. I am also fine. Welcome to all who are watching, enjoying and sharing in our class. A special thanks the student of class 9. Dear student, you know that recently our southern part of our district Satkhira has already submerged and 27 villages go underwater. Do you know what is the suffering of these people? You know that Taj Mahal has lost its beauty. You know Maldives has fallen a great threat. So dear student, Japan, Germany and Philippines also has affected area. So dear student, you know that what is the reason of behind it. Of course, you have known our main cause is carbon dioxide is increased. So dear student, have you understood what is our lesson or what is our caption? Of course, look at the board, Man and Climate. Find out the book, Unit 5, Lesson 3. Dear student, you know that our learning outcome in this our vocabulary and our student will give answer from the question. And last option, our student will match the A column, B column and C column. So dear student, we are going to the main text. Dear student, you know human rights can neither sense the sun's radiation or not the orbits around the sun or earth. So what is the effect of this? Dear student, man, that means human are reliable for this. You know that 19th century has set up many industries. We built mill factories and these factories need energy and this energy required many crude oil, many mineral oil, many natural gas. When we run the fan, we need current or electricity. So natural gas is used for electricity. We burn fossil fuel because we need to run the industry or mill or factory. So dear student, our air is mixing with carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is very harmful to our human and in our animal. You know that carbon dioxide has increased in the atmosphere and made a greenhouse gases. These gases is harmful for our body, for the animal. When we become ill, our skin is very trouble in, and when our body turn into damage, we feel sick, illness, and we know that our kidney, our liver has damage for the climate change. So dear student, you know that the climate change is very dangerous for us. There are approximately 5 main climate types on Earth: tropical, dry, temperate, continental and polar. You know 85 million crude oil has been burned every day. So what is the effect of this crude oil? Carbon dioxide is increasing, greenhouse gas is increasing, so it is very harmful to us, and we the people of human are responsible for this. We know mineral oil, we know burning fossil fuel which is under the ground. So it is very harmful to our earth. Earth is very a living place. We live in this earth, and this mother earth is for not only the human but also the animal. But this human and animal faces many challenges such as overpopulation, polluting, burning fossil fuel, deforestation, and triggered climate change, soil erosion, poor air quality, and undrinkable water. So dear student, you know that when many elements that make up the weather, and most significant of this earth is temperature, atmosphere, wind, solar, irradiance, humidity, precipitation, and topography. Dear student, you know mills and factories last 100 years has been said, and this crude oil is needed. When I run the mill or factory, we need current. So this current is produced from the natural gas. So our environment become polluted more and more. So dear student, human and wild animals, new challenges for survival, more frequent intense drought and storm, heat waves, rising sea level, melting glaciers, warming ocean, and directly harm animal, destroy the places and wreak havoc. Dear student, we lost the rainforest, desert, Mediterranean, temperate, continental, and polar. 12 types of climates, all climate region, tropical humid, tropical wet, and arid, semi-arid, and we know that we lost the Mediterranean, main marine west zone, and humid subtropical. Dear student, you will always be conscious about the climate. Do you know when we fall or when we destroy our forest, we fall in danger. Dual problem face in it. Tree supply us oxygen and take the carbon dioxide, and we took oxygen from this earth. So it is very dangerous if we destroy or cut down trees more and more. So it is very dangerous if we remove the deforestation. Sundarban is our lands of this Bangladesh. So if we destroy the Sundarban or cut down trees large number, we will fall in danger. So dear student, it is the short description about the man and climate. So dear student, you will go to the enrich your vocabulary. I will hanging the vocabulary on the board. So look at the board, dear student. Here is a list of odd meaning. I will also give you the synonym. The first word, radiation. That means polarization. The energy which is transmitted from the rays or waves or particles, it is the radiation or polarization. The second, orbit. That means circuit. A orbit, that means circuit. Atmosphere, air space, where mixing a gas in the atmosphere. Concentration, condensation, a large amount of something, a large amount of something. Alarmingly, distressingly, fossil fuel, that means crude oil. We use natural gas, we use millions of barrel oil, fossil fuel organ which is kept under the soil. Combustion, that means firing. Combustion means emission. When we burn, that means processing, a burning. Mineral alloy. Our next, mine, a dig coil, that means burrow. Potsar, where our cattle are eat grass, that means grassland or a grazing field. Our next thought, duel, that means two things are double, and to a person or a something about double. Absorb, to suck in. Absorb means to suck in, that means consume. Generate, that means originated. To produce something, that means generate, or that is to say originate. Responsible, it is an obligation to do something, that means liable, accountable, you can say. Greenhouse, a glass building, which plants is needed temperature and protect from the cold weather, that means greenhouse. So dear student, it is the vocabulary, and you will enrich yourself to write and read this vocabulary. Dear student, let us go to the second option. We are going to the question and answer. There are some questions here, dear student. The first question is define greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect means cut down trees. Trees oblique burn trees. Next, burn fossil fuel. Fossil fuel. Use natural gas. Use natural gas. So this is the greenhouse effect, and when in the year greenhouse gas increase, carbon dioxide is responsible for this greenhouse effect. What is the deforestation? Deforestation means cut down trees in large number. When we cut or remove or destroy our forest, we lose the oxygen and increase the carbon dioxide. So this deforestation is dangerous. When you cut trees for our housing, for our firing, for our agriculture, for our business class, so it is very dangerous for deforestation. Carbon dioxide increases because when we cut down trees or burn fossil fuel or a crude oil burn or use natural gas, so it release the carbon dioxide and mix with the air in the atmosphere. So carbon dioxide is increased and it is harmful to our body and animal. Next, man can neither sense sun's radiation. Of course, I will agree with this option, because man cannot control the sun's radiation and man is unable to control the heat of the sun or earth or movement. So it is clear that sun's radiation is out of control of a man. So dear student, our next option, matching. We match A column, B column and C column. First A column, man cannot, but they, forest, fossil fuels, natural gases. B section, can control, help to, are burned, are used, change. C section, consume carbon dioxide, basic structure of nature for generating energy at an alarming rate, some parts of it. Dear student, I will also the matching 5 sentence on the board and you will write down on your khata. Man cannot change basic structure of natural Man cannot change the basic structure of nature. Second, but they can control some parts of it, but can control some parts. Number 3, forest help to consume carbon dioxide. Forest help to consume carbon dioxide. Number 4, fossil fuels are burned at an alarming rate. Fuels are burned at an alarming rate. Number 5, natural gases are used for generating energy. Are used for generating energy. Dear student, you know this practice must be stopped. How can we stop it? At first, we speak and we advocate various seminar conference about the man and climate. Use renewable energy. Invest energy efficient. Reduce water waste. Make less of it made. Buy better bulbs. Pull the plug. Reduce ocean current. Mountain barriers. So dear student, if you do it, you will be benefited. Dear student, our last option, homework. Suppose sometime you will feel more warm or more cold. So how or because or how to causes it's happen, you will write a letter to your friend about the deforestation. about the deforestation. Dear student, keep in peace and keep in sound body, sound mind. Next time I will see you again. Thanks.